Welcome to Mrs. Dare Eliminates, where daters come here to compete to win a date. Today we have Pachanga, top batch Pachanga, which I hope she's on time. Everybody's just entering now. So we have 5 contestants right now. We may have 6 very soon. We're just waiting for the 6th contestant to let me know. Otherwise, we'll work with 5 contestants. Welcome. Thanks for joining. So basically, there is 6 contestants trying to win a date with Pachanga, top batch Pachanga. She's got 7 questions. 7 questions to ask the daters. There'll be 3 rounds, 2 questions per round. Each round, 2 contestants will be eliminated. Who'll be eliminated first, we'll find out. If we only have 5 contestants, we're going to have to eliminate 1 contestant the first round and 2 the rest. Okay, be on your best game. Let the best contestant win. Also, please try not to swear. Try to minimize the swearing. Can we keep it PG-13? No swearing, no rude words, no, don't be overly sexual or anything like that. They don't like that. They don't like that on a featured show, so we're not going to do that. Stay until the end to find out who's going to win Pachanga. But Pachanga, are we here? Are we here? It is Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm just double checking if everybody is here though. Let's see if she's here. Welcome. oh, Pachanga's here. Pachanga, hello. Pachanga, you can join the box. Guys, if you're just joining, welcome. It's Mrs. Dare Eliminate. This is my show. It's not featured yet, but it's going to get featured. It's recorded. This is still recorded. The episode is recorded, so please try to be on your best behavior. Try not to swear, sexual comments, anything like that. Let's keep it PG-13 because the last show, people forget, and that's okay. You can forget. Just I will remind you guys that, especially if you're in the box. Okay. I appreciate all the gifts. Appreciate the comments. Welcome, Pachanga. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you for being on the show. I know it's Christmas Day and you guys are, in the US, you guys are still celebrating Christmas. It's Boxing Day for us. It's the next day. She is definitely gorgeous. I appreciate you. I thought you were going to dress up as Santa Claus this year. Mrs. Claus.
I tried, but I couldn't get it to the dry cleaner in time. And it wasn't coming out the way it looked before.
I lost mine. I don't even have my Christmas hat. I lost mine. I don't even know where it is. I had it 3 days ago. I could have sworn I had it 3 days ago. It's crazy. Well, anyways, guys, welcome again to Mrs. Date Eliminate. Okay, where daters are competing to win a date with Pachanga. This is Pachanga in the box. There are 6 contestants, maybe, possibly 5. We'll see. Trying to win a date with Pachanga. Guys, Pachanga's got her 7 questions ready, prepared to go. She's going to ask 7 questions to contestants. 3 rounds, 2 questions every round. So make sure to bring your best game to try to win Pachanga. Appreciate the gifts. We do. Pachanga, who is going to be on your panelist today?
I know we have Yuhmudda. I believe we have Ebsy. And I'm not sure who else signed up for the panel.
We got Truly, Yuhmudda. Oh, Yuhmudda's here. Yuhmudda, I just met. Nice to meet you. Truly and Ebsy. I'm not sure if they're still here yet, but do you want to introduce yourself, Pachanga, before they get in the box?
Yes. Thank you, Missy, for this opportunity for me to win a date with someone. This is definitely something that I don't usually put myself out there on this, especially for dating. So it's gonna be new for me to ask these type of questions and really analyze the responses and see if it's someone that I could potentially date. So we shall see.
I think you got this. I did get all your questions, and I think you're gonna do great. last week, just before we get everybody in, if they want to request the box, Pachanga, not Pachanga, sorry, Ebsy and Yuhmudda and Truly. I'm not sure if Truly's here, but by the time they get here, we'll just recap on last week. We had Lord Fourth and You Cuddle Me. They actually had their date. They actually had their date together in a box.
Wow.
It didn't work out between them.
Oh, okay, okay.
It didn't
All
work.
right. Well,
It didn't end well. It didn't end well. It really didn't. It was terrible. Yo, Ebsy, hello.
Hey,
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. Scout didn't want me to do this show. It started like messing up right before I had to get in. That's what took me so long.
We
It
love
kicked me
Scout.
out and when I'm in here.
We definitely love Scout. Yuhmudda, hello. Nice to meet you. This is my first time meeting you.
Hi.
Truly's supposed to be in here too. You guys, the guys are doomed. Why? Listen, I think this is amazing. Usually it's all guys on the panelists. They don't usually have females. For some reason, everybody always chooses a male to get on the panelists. And I think it's good that there's females.
I wanted all females, to be honest, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't. Everybody was busy tonight.
I didn't want to just ask. I didn't want to just ask anyone to get on it because I didn't want you to feel uncomfortable. You know, having just someone that you didn't know. I wanted people that you knew to be on the panel. You know,
That
so you
makes
can.
sense. No, and that totally makes sense because I would have some crazy people in here trying to tell me about my love life as if they know me.
Okay, so as we just get started, welcome everybody. This is Mrs. Date Eliminate. People are we got contestants trying to win a date with Pachanga. Ebsy over here in the box, she's one of the panelists. Basically, Ebsy's wing woman, so is Yuhmudda, both top badges. We're just waiting on Truly, which I'm not sure if Truly's going to be around. He did say he's down for it. I'm not sure if he's here or not.
Is he live right now?
Let me check.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's live.
On the
But the show must go on.
It will still go on. It will still go on. We're still gonna make it go on. We're gonna work with this. It is Christmas. I know it's wild. Merry Christmas to everybody. I know it's crazy. But guys, if you guys haven't favorited Pachanga, Ebsy, Yuhmudda, please hit them with a favorite as well. We appreciate all the gifts. So basically what I'm going to need from the panelist, if you guys have like a pen or paper or something to write on, just because you need to remember the answers, whether it's one word that you guys want to remember or whatever, it just makes it easier to remember, you know, if you want to. If you guys have a great memory, that's fine. You know, there's going to be 6 contestants, 5 or 6, not sure yet. We got to find out. So you got to try to remember the answers. Okay, Pachanga, do you have your questions?
yes. 1 second here.
Is my background too noisy?
No, I don't.
No, not at all.
All right.
Okay, contestants, if you're here in the chat, contestants, don't tell me you're here because you're supposed to stay anonymous. Can you just send anything in the DM, in my DM on Instagram, so I know that you're ready to go, you're here? Because I know you guys are. Just want to double check. Okay. Okay. I mean, if you just message me and you're not a contestant and I'm finding out you're a contestant, I'm gonna add you as a contestant, just saying. Okay. All right. Pachanga, we're gonna work with what we have. Okay. Yeah, because Truly's not here yet. I'm not sure, but I'm sure, listen, you got Ebsy here. Ebsy will definitely tell you her opinion. Okay.
Right.
And Yuhmudda, I'm not sure. I don't know your mother well enough, but I'm gonna assume she's gonna do the same thing.
I hope so.
Okay, are we ready? Do you want to ask the first question?
Okay, so my first question is, what is your love language?
What is your love language? I don't think many people know their love language. I figured out my love language was gift receiving and gift giving. Is that?
Yeah, I love a good gift.
I'm not the only one.
I love a good gift. And I love giving a good gift.
Let me just see.
I'm a great gift giver. I'm a great gift giver.
You go all out for them?
Definitely.
I'm a great gift receiver. I'm a better receiver than giver.
Receiver?
We're
you
talking about
prefer
gift
to receive.
with
I get that. I understand that. I feel like I'm the same thing too. Like I prefer to receive them to give them. I don't know. I feel like I'm very last minute with gifts sometimes though. The more last minute I am, the later I am giving a gift, the bigger it gets. So
well, I see. I think I put thought into my gifts. Like it might be something pricey or whatever, but like I put thought. Like I heard you say something like last year that you said you didn't have, and I'm gonna get it. Or I don't know. It's not about me. It's about the contestants. What's your love language? Yeah.
mm, what's your
No,
love
but
language?
that goes a long way because sometimes a gift could be a very thoughtful gift and it doesn't have to be expensive. It could be, like it's just the thought about it, the attention to detail is very important.
It is.
I
It
love
is.
that.
If they don't
I
know
love
what
that.
you're about, though, if they have no idea. So we're giving the contestants 2 to 3 minutes to answer these questions. Um, if they're not writing essays, some of them are not writing essays. We love that. Remember, guys, if you're a contestant, respond honestly because when you don't, when you just tell her what she wants to hear, you don't really know her well enough. You'll probably most likely get eliminated quicker than you think. I'm just putting it out there.
I could
Okay, we've got
smell
a
the
few of the
BS.
contestants. I've got majority of the answers. We're just waiting for one more contestant, and I'm going to give you the answers. Guys, if you're just coming in, welcome to Mr. Dare Eliminate. Pachanga is the bachelorette. She's got 6 contestants trying to win her, to date her. We've asked the question. The first question is, what is your love language? So we're going to find out what the contestants' love languages are. Then you're going to move on to the second question. We're going to ask them 2 questions for the first round. Then we're going to eliminate 2 contestants. Okay, so you got to remember there's 2 questions to remember. Okay, are we ready? All right,
Wait,
contestant number one. Huh?
There was 2 questions. What's your love language and what?
Well,
So
no,
first we're going to ask the first question. You're going to remember the answers. Then we're going to go to the next question. And then we're going to
Okay.
eliminate. We're going to eliminate 2 contestants. Okay?
Okay.
So contestant number one said, my love language is physical touch. I love to touch my woman and I love when she touches me, PG-13.
That's a whole lot of touching there.
We love that. Okay. Contestant number two said, gift giving and physical touch with just a tad bit of just lust. At the end of the day, I want your heart, but I'm in no rush.
Did he say a little bit of lust?
Eliminated.
Wait.
He said a little bit of lust at the end of the
A
day.
little bit of lust. Yes. Contestant number three said, my love language is more physical touch. I like affection and want to give it back in return. That's contestant number three. Contestant number four said, my love language is quality time. It's important to spend time with the one you love to get to know all the little things about my partner. Your partner is supposed to be your best friend, and traveling the world and feeding our soul together is what satisfies my heart. That's a face of impressed. Just putting it up there.
They got me at travel. Okay.
They got you at travel. Okay, contestant number four. Contestant number five said, my love language is very appreciative of a person's opinion, feelings, and listening. I like to give and express as well.
What language is that? That's the new edition? I never heard of that being a love language. Is that the updated? Is that part 2 of the book? I've never heard of that language before. It was an update. Okay. All right, it was an update. Sorry,
I don't
I'm
know.
still learning.
I don't know if some people know their love language. Guys, there is a test you can take, by the way. Contestant number 6 said, my love language is acts of service. I love when my partner will do things that interest me and I reciprocate. Add, putting energy into a relationship is everything.
I like
These
that.
are 6 contestants. Okay, remember, you need to remember the answers. Try to remember the answers because you're going to be eliminating 2 people by the next question. So you're going to hear the next question, their answers, and then we're going to eliminate. So Pachanga, do you want to ask the next question?
Yes. My next question is, family is important. So I wanted to know, how would you describe your family dynamic?
How would you describe your family dynamic? Can you explain that a little bit? Just in case they just.
Um, like, do you have a good relationship with your family? If you have children, how do you co-parent?
Yeah.
Just like with the people that are important in your life, are you there? How was their presence in your life?
Okay.
What role did you play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're family orientated or not, whether they care. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, it's Christmas. I think a lot of people did spend their time with family. Hopefully, I mean, this is perfectly. This is when you're gonna find out. Okay. So, all right. So, guys, if you're just coming in to the show, if you're just joining, welcome. You're with Missy over here. I'm the host. This is Pachanga, the Bachelorette. It's Missy Dare Eliminate. Ebsy's in the box. Your mother's in the box. Please hit them with a favorite. It's never enough favorites. There's 6 contestants. Pachanga's asked the second question, which is, what is your family? Describe your family dynamic. We're gonna give the contestants 2 to 3 answers to answer. I feel like this was gonna be a hard one for them to answer. This one's gonna make or break who you're going to eliminate. This was definitely gonna make or break you eliminate. Remember, the panelists are there to help you decide who you're gonna eliminate. So you guys are definitely allowed to have opinions and say what you feel and why you eliminate certain people. Okay, contestants. Okay, we've got 1 response so far. We're waiting on the next 5.
I think it's important for people to have a good relationship with their family members, or like if they co-parent, I want to see that they don't talk ill of their former partner. I think that that's always a tall tale sign of
Don't give them
husband.
answers so they can make it up now.
Yeah, come on, Tangy.
Yeah,
Right.
Pachanga, I don't know this about you, but do you have any children?
No, I do not.
You don't have children. Is it
What's her name? Coco?
Yes, my daughter is Coco, my dog. Yes.
okay?
And I wish you would say something smart, Missy, because I definitely have a son.
You
Nacho.
what?
I have a son. His name is Nacho.
Oh, I've heard your gift. I've heard your gift has you and the dog on the plane. I was like, okay, so she must really love her dog if he's on the plane on the gift as well. Yeah, definitely. Well, I do love dogs. I do love dogs. Welcome to Mrs. Data Eliminate. I appreciate the gifts, guys. Thank you. We're just giving the
I love a show where the gift cards are on. This is.
Yeah, we were just talking about how like a lot of shows don't get any gifts in there. Like it's crazy that people just stop gifting completely during a show, Okay. Contestants, you have about 30 seconds to finish your answers. The question was, describe your family dynamic. Guys, welcome to Mrs. Dare Eliminate. If you're just joining, we're just waiting on the contestants to respond to Pachanga's answer. We're trying to figure out.
Which contestant answered first? That's what I would like to know.
They're gonna go in order again.
Contestant number 6 was the first one to answer this question.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And Merry Christmas to everybody that's joining. We do appreciate you making it through into my stream on the show, on the feature show, especially the panelists. I know you guys, it's Christmas. You guys want to spend it with your family and friends, and you guys are here. I really do appreciate it. Somehow my show fell on like Christmas and New Year's Day as well. My show's on New Year's Day as well. Like it's how like it's just.
Well, nobody does anything on New Year's Day. Like New Year's Eve is when we're outside and making bad decisions.
I think people do. I think people like to go. Oh well, it's cold over there. You guys don't. We go to the beach and stuff, usually, or they do things like that. So, okay, are we ready? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna start with reading the answers because some are still typing. So we're gonna start reading. The question was, describe your family dynamic. So contestant number 1 said, Very family orientated. I believe in gathering with my family as much as I can, especially for holidays. I was taught to always be there for family no matter what, and I would take a bullet for any one of my family members. And I hope to create my own family one day. Contestant number one. Contestant number two said, my family dynamic is more spiritually based. I'm a God fearing man. I also have high values regarding that. I also tend to be very open minded and try to gather with the family every chance that I get. Life is too short. And family is everything. If I lose every materialistic, you'll always have family. If I lose everything materialistic, I think you'll always have family. That's contestant number two. Contestant number three said, I'm very close with my immediate family. I don't have any kids, but I adopted my nephew and I'm trying my best to be an example for him and the younger ones. It's contestant number three. Contestant number four said, my family is everything to me. Now that I'm grown, I treat my mother to everything that she deserves. She's my everything. Our family has suffered much loss in the last several years, which has brought us even closer. I love to spoil and pour all my heart and love into my family so that no one feels left behind, and being a positive role model for my nieces and nephews. Contestant number five said, my family dynamic is very well strong. I have no kids. I'm definitely always have been very supportive of my family. I take care of my two sisters, paid for one of their college. I'm there to emotionally support them with convos about men, etc. My family can count on me for everything as well I can them. I like to spend holidays with them. We do a lot of things together. I would sound very close and tight. I believe in being there for your loved ones as they're all you got. And contestant number six said, I am one of three and both of my parents are together. I've always had a loving relationship with both my siblings, and my parents have demonstrated to me what a real marriage is. Family is very important to me. I have no children. I love how you all added, I have no children or whatever it is after we spoke about it. I just, I just love that for you guys. I love that for you guys. Okay. So now we need to eliminate two people. Two people need to be eliminated. Guys, if you're just joining, welcome to Mrs. Day Eliminate. We're daters. Okay, we have 6 contestants trying to win a date with Pachanga. I'm your host, Missy. Stay until the end to find out who's going to get eliminated, who's going to date Pachanga. So, Ebsy, what are your thoughts? Who are you trying to eliminate? Who are you trying to keep? Two people need to be eliminated.
I hope I don't know y'all, and I hope that like y'all come.
That is just blatantly rude.
I think you guys are all great. I personally, if I had to eliminate two people, I would eliminate 2 and 3. And so 2 got to go because once he said his love language was physical touch and gift giving, and he ended it with like a sprinkle of lust.
Oh, we lost her. What happened?
Oh, did she freeze? Oh, she's back. She's back. She's back.
There you
She's back.
go. You're back.
We heard the sprinkle of lust.
Yeah,
That's the
like,
last
why
thing
are
we heard.
even
Sprinkle of
why are
lust.
we even talking about that? Yeah, the sprinkle of lust. I didn't like that because I feel like we're not there yet. Like, you don't even know this girl real name, so why are we even getting to like the sexual aspect of a relationship? I actually wish a love language was. Lust is nowhere in any of the love languages. So I just feel like, excuse my, get your ass on. So that's number 2. I would eliminate. Number 3, and the only reason why and is because although he doesn't have any kids, he said he adopted his nephew. So basically, you got a kid. Yeah. It just didn't come out of your sack. And that for me, I don't like dating men with kids because I know no matter what happens, I will never come first, especially if they're not my kids. So if I date you and you have a child, I will always be number 2, but I'm selfish. So you can't, that's just I just avoid men that have kids because it's like, oh, can we go out to dinner? Oh no, you can't because you have to tuck in your kid. Okay, never mind. Oh, can we go take a walk in the park? Oh, we can't because you have to help your kid make a volcano for arts and crafts. Like, I don't got time for that. So I just 2 and 3, I wouldn't. but don't pay me no money.
Well, damn, that puts me off the market. Then I got 2 kids.
Your
You seem like a
mother,
great
who
woman.
would you eliminate and why?
So I agree with number 2. Um,
For number 2.
yeah. The for what's your love language kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And then I was going to say number 5 because I don't like him not knowing what the love language means was kind of like, are you well versed? Do you read? It's kind of concerning for me. Yeah.
Pachanga. So
Ay,
Ebsy
ay, ay.
said 2 and 3. Your mother said 2 and 5. You need to eliminate 2. 2 contestants need to be eliminated.
I did write some stuff down. I do appreciate everyone for their honest answers. I also agree that number 2, really, it was just something we got lost in translation there with that first answer. Yes. So it just didn't work out with me with that one.
So number 2, okay. And one more. You need to eliminate one more.
This was a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really in between 3 and I guess 3 and 5 as well.
Oh. Okay.
Mm,
What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with 3.
3?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna contestants number 2 and 3. If you want to request the box, you're gonna actually see who you just eliminated. So guys, Pachanga just eliminated 2 and 3. Contestant number 2, can you pop in the box to show yourself, reveal yourself, so Pachanga knows who she just eliminated?
Oh my God, this is so crazy.
I think it's always exciting when.
So I'm thinking Jody was number 2 because he just
Where'd
flipped
you
me
get that?
off. All right. So you're welcome, Pachanga. I saved you.
Did you not request the box? You're supposed to request the box to get in.
Oh my God.
Did he just? Did he?
I'm doing
I'm doing
He
something.
said I'm doing something. He can't get in the box.
Okay, so I'm
and this is someone that wants to win a date with me. Right.
He can't even get in the box.
That is crazy. This is why you're single. Oh, Okay, I'm supposed to be the host. I'm not supposed to give my opinion. Sorry. Otis is your contestant number 3. That is your contestant number 3. Otis, thank you. I appreciate you for being part of it. I appreciate you for getting in the box as well,
No
showing your
problem.
face, like a man would. Yeah.
I gotta get back to my family. I hope you have a great show, Pachanga. Love you.
Appreciate you.
Missy, bye.
Bye. I can't believe Jody didn't even pop in the box. Like, this is part of the dating. Like, what we can do if you won her. Like, you were just gonna stay in the comments saying I won. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, I appreciate you guys for joining. Okay, guys, welcome to Mrs. Date Eliminate. If you're just joining, we're actually on question number 3 now. You're here with me, Mrs. Date Eliminate. We're trying to win a date for Pachanga, and I'm hoping the rest of the contestants actually do want to jump in the box to show themselves. Please, just letting you know, heads up, whatever you're doing, if you get eliminated, you need to jump in the box. Okay. Pachanga, we're up to question number 3. But before you read out the question, with number 3, I'm actually going to mix around the contestants now. Number 1 is no longer going to be number 1. Number 2 is not going to be number 2 because I don't want you to base it on their last answers. I want it to be mixed around. Okay. Okay, beautiful. So do you want to read out question number 3?
Yes. What are your expectations for the relationship?
What are your expectations for the relationship with you? Well, Damn.
Mhm.
Yeah, you really chose some hard questions. Like you really chose some hard questions. Okay, well, I have very high expectations when it comes to a relationship. I wouldn't even know how somebody's gonna answer that question, to be honest. But
Well, it's important. I want to see, where
I
the
want to
head is
see them
at.
sweep you off your feet right now. Yeah, I want to see. Pachanga, I have a question. How long have you been single for?
Almost 3 years.
I'm gonna say by choice, definitely, definitely by choice, because you're a beautiful woman. And how do you enjoy being single? Do you enjoy being alone? I like being alone personally. That's me. I do. I enjoy being single. I feel like I'm a very independent person, and if somebody's gonna come into my life, they're gonna make a change to my life. But some people don't enjoy being single. Are you? Do you enjoy being single?
I really do
Stunning.
enjoy traveling.
Oh,
I
hello.
enjoy,
Is that Coco? Sorry.
yes, I
That's
enjoy
Coco, guys.
traveling.
Coco.
Okay, Coco.
That's my baby. I enjoy the freedom of being single. And
Yeah.
there's definitely a luxury to it.
Mm.
However, there's also a luxury to being with someone and having someone to count on. And I miss that. I miss that companionship. I miss having, someone that you're gonna spend quality time with during like a say like a day like today, for
Yeah.
example.
100%.
So to me, I mean, I think there's a catch 22 to both sides. You know what I'm saying?
There is. There definitely is. We love the loudest gifts in the room. BB. Um, Merry Christmas, everybody that's joining. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have had an amazing Christmas. I appreciate you guys for being a part of my show on Christmas Day itself. I know it's still Christmas for you guys. We're not allowed to have any music, so we might as well use that for music. All right, contestants, you have 30 seconds to give me your answers. I know it's a little hard for you guys to respond in like 2 to 3 minutes, but you got this. Okay. Do you think that you can find love on here, on this app?
Sure.
You
I
do?
do. Hmm.
Yeah.
I think that it's quite possible to meet someone on here and actually it'd be better than, because you could take your time to getting to know someone on here, seeing them every day, getting to know their personality, really
Yeah.
genuinely a bond with them that you probably wouldn't have in just texting and stuff because you don't see the person all the time, perhaps. But it could be difficult to maintain the relationship. I think that's really where.
I think it's very difficult for me. Like, I mean, I've been in a relationship while like I've been dating people, like while like I've dated people while streaming, being a streamer, and I've been single while being a streamer, and I've dated like it's. I think it's hard whether they're on the app or off the app to even date somebody while being a streamer. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me not being able to find a balance. Being a full-time streamer. If you guys find it difficult, I find it difficult. I find it very
I think
difficult
you
to
have to
do that.
find someone who's very confident in who they are, because if they're threatened by anyone that supports your stream, then that's not going to be a healthy relationship or dynamic, because then it's always going to be an issue. So they have to be really confident in who they are and understand that you're here to, entertain and have fun and so to speak, do what you have to do, so to speak.
Yeah.
So yeah, it could be difficult.
Okay, contestants have given us their answers. Some are still typing. This is crazy, guys. What is happening?
They want the love of Pachanga. Want the love of Changi. They are fighting, and I love this because you better take your time and you better get your answers right. Because I'm on everybody here.
I mean, I think they're
I
scared. They're
always
like,
want the
Ebsy's
best.
gonna definitely, Ebsy's definitely gonna have something to say. We gotta whip up something good. Okay, I'm gonna start reading the first one. Let's start because some of them have stopped typing. Guys, if you're just joining, welcome to Mrs. Don't Eliminate. You're here with me, host. I'm the host, Missy. This is Pachanga. We're up to Question number 3. What are your expectations for the relationship? So, contestant number 1 said, I'm looking for someone to grow with and share meaningful experiences with. I want to learn together, to have fun together, travel together, and ultimately be in love together. All relationships take work and effort, care and compassion, and I would expect that, and I will do the same. I understand why they took so long typing these messages. Okay, so
They're lying.
Not be as jealous in the comments. Yeah.
okay, contestant number 2 said, my expectations for a relationship, I would say, is to be treated with respect and kindness. I expect for us to be able to communicate and listen to one another's opinions or differences because nothing is perfect. I expect mutual trust and shared affection. I just expect to be treated like a king as I treat the one I want as a queen. I also expect that we both show empathy towards each other's experiences and emotions, but that's really it.
That's it. That's really it.
Contestant number 3 said, I expect you to be loyal. I expect you to have respect. Simply just match the energy. I expect to be able to munch here and there, and I expect you to be yourself and love yourself and to accept me for who I am. I don't have too many expectations because too many expectations can result in disappointment.
Oh no.
All right, can we rewind?
Yes, you heard that right.
He said munch. Like you thought I was feeling you, like that kind of munch.
Yes, that was slipped in there. It was slipped in there, like Loki slipped in there with a lull at the end, you know, here and there, here and there. Yeah. And contestant number 4 said, in a relationship, I don't believe in giving 50-50. Our relationship is when we both put in 100%. I expect us to be a team that works and learns together, being open and truthful with each other. Understanding our boundaries is extremely important. I am a hustler and I expect us to be a power couple and accomplish any obstacle that comes in our way together and reaching for the stars.
Read that last one more time.
In our relationship, I don't believe in giving 50-50. A relationship is when we both put in 100%. I expect us to be a team that works and learns together, being open and truthful with each other. Understanding our boundaries is extremely important. I am a hustler and I expect us to be a power couple and accomplish any obstacle that comes in our way together and reaching for the stars.
Accomplish what? Say one more time.
You want me to send it to you? Listen, I think, guys.
Wait. What do they want to accomplish? Your dreams?
Accomplish any obstacle that comes in our way together and reach
right. You know
for
what?
the
That's
stars.
why I didn't understand. You're supposed to overcome them, not accomplish them. So that's why I apologize.
Guys, we're bringing everybody back to reality today. You know what I'm saying? Those egos are too big today. So Ebsy's going to make sure she brings you back to reality on Christmas Day, baby. Okay, 2023 is going to be a fresh start. Okay, so what I've done is actually sent the next question to your contestants while I was reading the answers because I feel like they really do take a long time to respond, you know? So, but everybody else doesn't know the question. So, Pachanga, if you want to read question number 5, are we up to question number 5? 4. Sorry, 4.
Okay. What is your guilty pleasure? What is your guilty pleasure?
It can be anything. Anything. Your guilty pleasure to do with anything. You're not just talking like
anything
in a bedroom or anything.
Anything at all. It doesn't have to be sex. I mean, not everyone's guilty pleasure is, in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Is yours?
Well,
I don't know what my guilty pleasure is. I think it's food.
Mine is candy.
Yeah, I really do. Like I just always snacking on something. It's terrible. It's definitely mine. Mine's definitely food. Chocolate. What are you eating? M&Ms? Peanut M&Ms?
I have options though. So I have M&M's.
Those are really good. Those are really good. I'm not
I
gonna
have
lie.
Hershey cookies and cream.
Oh my god. Killing me, Ebsy.
I have gummy worms.
Chocolate on that.
Snickers.
Literally my life. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Jeez.
Scissors.
And if you saw her,
Where do you
These are
put
all,
all
like
that?
beside
Where do you
like
put
while
all
you
that?
stream? Like these are next to you, like while you stream, like all the time.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna get hungry, so I brought some snacks. Oh, and these.
Oh, these are just for the show. Oh, you just brought them for
Yeah.
now, like.
Yeah, exactly, just in case.
You know what? I picture you to have like a Louis Vuitton. I'm gonna say because she loves her, her brands. A Louis Vuitton suitcase that you open up while you're streaming, and it's got like all the snacks inside. I just imagine that's what you have, while you're streaming.
I didn't think about that before, but now that you put it in the air.
Okay, contestants, how are we doing with the answers? Let's have a look. We've only got one person that's answered. That's contestant number 1.
I do, Ben. I do.
We lost him. Okay, well, guys, welcome to Missy's Dare Eliminate. If you're just joining, I'm happy to have you guys here during Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. Please favorite everybody in the box. Favorite me, favorite Pachanga, Ebsy, Yuhmudda. Favorite the contestants too, as they get eliminated. You must honestly. It's hard to get in my box, especially on a dating show. I get how people would feel a little nervous to get in here, but we do appreciate you being here. Stay tuned until to find out who's going to date Pachanga. We're just waiting, guys. What is happening? This is the longest I've seen these contestants actually respond back to questions, Pachanga. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They definitely don't have Twitter fingers, that's for sure.
Damn. They are putting a lot of thought into their answers though, like a lot of thought. Okay, I'm gonna start with reading contestant number 1, and we'll go from there because I'm sure they'll start to speed up the process. So the question was, what is your guilty pleasure? Contestant number 1 said, my guilty pleasure is old music. I enjoy new music as well, but my guilty pleasure that many people nowadays don't seem to understand is to simply turn up the volume and drive into Sinatra or old swing music and enjoy the soul of it. A lot of people don't seem to understand this nowadays. And they're not even lying. I know this person. They're not even lying. They're being dead serious. They are being dead serious. Okay, contestant number 2, we're still waiting on.
He said swing music?
Sinatra, he said swinging music. Swing music.
Like segregation era music?
Do you know who Sinatra is? Like that kind of old music. Or old swing music, and enjoy the soul of it. That's what they said. Now you got them typing. They're gonna explain to you what they mean by old music. Okay. Contestant number 2, we're just waiting because they're still typing. Crazy.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Contestants, please speed up your answers. Y'all taking way too long. God damn. Oh my God.
Missy.
Yes. I'm just saying, like, I've never seen them take this long. This is crazy. Okay, contestant number 2 just replied. My guilty pleasure, I would say, is spending a lot of time on the app. Sorry, let me start again. I just kind of need to get back into. You took this long to say that? Respectfully. What? I was the only contestant I was waiting for this whole time. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. My guilty pleasure, I would say, is spending a lot of time on the app. People that don't understand it look at it as a waste of time because they're projecting and don't understand the app. I enjoy spending time and connecting with people with good vibes. I believe this app will get bigger. Plus, I mean, I wouldn't have met Pachanga if I wasn't spending time on the app. You saved yourself. Just saying. You really did save yourself at the end. Not just saying. Like there. You saved yourself. Okay. Who do we have? Contestant number 3 said, my guilty pleasure is I take pleasure in making you get off. I love to make sure you get yours off. That's crazy. Wait, my guilty pleasure is I take pleasure in making you get off. I love to make sure you get off.
You can stop right there. What's number 4?
You sure you don't want to hear the rest? I think you do.
Go ahead.
Munch, munch, munch. Wait, there's one more part you need to hear. And it says, and diamonds.
Oh my God.
So he ended it with and diamonds.
And diamonds. Munch, 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 and diamonds.
What type of diamonds are we talking about?
I mean, I take either or, off or on the app.
Yeah. I'm gonna send the contestants the next question just in case. Whoever gets eliminated, you don't need to respond back to it. But okay, contestant number 4 said, my guilty pleasure is when we are out at a restaurant like Nobu or Ruth Chris and talking about our day. And after we are done talking, I'm always people watching and overhearing other conversations and making jokes together. After that, we go do my other guilty pleasure, which is shopping and take a walk down rodeo to Louis Cartier and go out store and treating ourselves for our work. Oh.
Is this that answer sound like a setup?
God damn.
Oh my God.
True.
Okay, well, we need to eliminate 2 people. 2 people based on both questions. Okay, so you got to base it on both questions, which was, what are your expectations of the relationship and what is your guilty pleasure?
The munch, munch, munch person gotta go.
That's number 3.
Ebsy, Yuhmudda, you guys.
I picked 2 and 3 gotta go. So
2 and 3.
All right. I'm number 3. Number 3 knew what they was doing when they wrote that, talking about much, much, much. Number 3 gotta go.
They definitely knew. They definitely knew who. Oh my God.
No, number 4. Number 4. I don't trust their answer. It sounded too perfect. My guilty pleasure is going to Ruth Chris and then going shopping at Cartier. Like what? What? I feel like it sounds like my perfect man. Like I would love that. Like it sounded like something that I don't trust it. It sounded like a setup. I don't like that feeling. I said number 2 and number 4. I mean number 3 and number 4, but definitely number 3.
I think it'll make sense. I think it'll make sense when you see everybody. It'll make a lot of sense. Pachanga. Oh, Yuhmudda, what do you said 2 or 3?
yeah, I do agree with that as well. But I picked 2, so I'm gonna stick with my guns with that because the app was a little bit, But yeah.
But I thought we're all addicted to the app. Like the first thing I do when I wake up, brush my teeth and then hop on my lurker and see what y'all doing.
Yeah, but you think it's your guilty pleasure? To be on the app?
No, candy is my guilty. That and online shopping. Candy and online shopping.
Yeah.
And
Like,
snacking.
I understand being on the app. I understand that. I completely understand that. I think everybody on the app, it's very addictive. Very addictive. You know?
And then I didn't like number 4. I don't know. Their answer to the first question, like what their expectations were, it just sounded like, okay, I expect you to do this and you to do that. And like it just, I don't know. I don't like, I'm the kind of girl that doesn't like feeling like, I like to feel like a girly girl. I like to feel like pampered and stuff like that. It just seemed like with number 4, it was just like, we're both gonna be hustling together. We're both gonna be doing this together. And we're both gonna be like, when can I be a girl? When can I be like, when can I be dainty and allow you to be the man?
Take notes, everybody. Ebsy wants you to hustle for her. Okay, she want to be good in pants. You hustle for her.
The thing is this: I can hustle. I can make. I do. I have my own money. That's fine. But I don't want to feel like it's like almost obligatory that I have to come with the 50% in a relationship, because there are going to be certain aspects of our relationship that are not going to be 50-50. It's unrealistic. But like
I struggle. I'll definitely agree with that. I struggle to do 50.
He said 100 in this case.
I think what if I don't want to do that?
Pachanga. I mean, the comments can help you. You got your panelists that can help you.
What do you guys think? Definitely 3, but I'm toying with the second one.
We not dating them. You are.
I'm looking at the comments. 4. Everybody's saying 4. Keep 3. Oh my God.
Gold, shut up.
All right, 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Who's the munch?
You're gonna find out right away. Contestant number 3.
Yeah, thank God.
Oh, Merry Christmas! That is exactly which is crazy. Like, you know what? He did give a realistic answer, though. He did give a realistic
answer. I gave the only realistic answer. I expect you to have a new bag at the end of this night. So before New Year's,
oh my
new bag.
God, not too mad because you want to just munch.
Okay, that could happen immediate. Also, like, what are you talking about right now?
That sounds dirty. If I meet a guy and before we even go out on the first date, you talk about munching.
No,
like
that wasn't a first date thing. That was just a guilty pleasure thing. Like, it wasn't a first date thing. What are you talking about?
That's a guilty pleasure.
I'm out of here.
I appreciate you, Lord. Thank you. And now, contestant number 4 is gonna make sense. Why he loves his Cartier, and I love it too, but okay. Contestant number 4.
He's gay. All right. Get me off
Listen, I went to conversion. I've been taking a break, doing the conversion therapy. I'm trying it out. But Ebsy, we literally went down Rodeo. You know damn well what my guilty pleasures are.
All right, no,
I'm making it make sense.
But this is why this is why I felt like it sounded like somebody
too perfect.
Me. Look at him. Look at the name behind him. Look at the family tag in front of his name. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. But you know, he's
not
wrong. He's not wrong.
Baby. It's not too good to be true.
Pachanga, I think you gonna be on a date with a gay man.
Conversion therapy, you know.
Get your ass on.
Conversion therapy.
Okay. I think my therapist is calling. I'm gonna try out her next time. I'm sorry.
Auntie, I love you. Thank you. I mean, he wasn't wrong. I mean, he wasn't straight, but he's trying to convert out of it. Okay, got therapy going on. We love that for him.
Auntie is on Grindr regularly. He is not converting to anything. Do not pay him no mind.
You got 2 contestants left. 2, which is crazy. I didn't actually like. Okay, crazy. Okay. Okay, you got 2 contestants to go. Remember, I do mix up the answers, you know. But you got 3 questions to ask now. Instead of 2, you got 3. Okay, because it's the final round. Guys, welcome to Mr. Dare Eliminate. If you're just joining, you're with Pachanga right now. I'm hosting the show. Pachanga's a bachelorette. She's got 2 contestants left. You have to choose out of 2 people based on 3 questions. I feel like the 3rd question is going to make or break who you decide on. That's what it is, right? So stay tuned, guys, to find out who's going to win a date with Pachanga. Are you ready for your next question?
Yes.
Go ahead.
What is a romantic fantasy of yours?
What is a romantic fantasy of yours?
You done set them up.
Bring back the munch munch. No, you would have got a good answer from him. You would have got a good answer from him. You definitely would have. I've sent the questions out while we were just, getting everybody else in the box. I think one of your contestants has gone missing.
Oh no. So we only have one contestant. We have a winner already.
Oh, never mind. He just got back. He just got back.
Okay.
He just got back. Because one of the contestants has already read the answer. Yeah. Whatever. Has already given me his answer. So we're just waiting for the last one.
Are any of the contestants in conversion therapy before we?
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not. We just...
All right.
No, but I just want to. I feel like the whole LGBTQ community and like we're about to go to 2023. I feel like if a gay man want to convert to date you, that's huge. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. You may share a lot of the same interests though. A lot.
Yeah, that might not work out for me too well. I like them a little like, blue collar.
Auntie wasn't lying, all right? It just sounded like,
yeah.
It sounded like you were trying to date me. And that's why I'm like, I don't trust it.
Yeah, you thought it was just all set up. Yeah. Yeah, like somebody in the comments said, you guys can get a man together. That's crazy. It's crazy. Well, anyways, all right. Well, I'm gonna read the first contestant number 1's answer to the question, which is, what is a romantic fantasy of yours? Okay, I hope it's a little PG. I know it's a little hard to, but okay. This is a fantasy, but not a condition. That's what they start off with. But I've always had a fantasy that I get married, and instead of doing a big wedding, the wedding is smaller, and take that money that we could have spent and use it to travel around the world. Honeymoons always seem so short with one location, but if I traveled across 7 or 8 different countries over several months, that's my fantasy. Sorry, they meant married. Yeah, they corrected themselves. So it's the fantasy is to be married, that they're married. Instead of doing a big wedding, the wedding is smaller, and they use that money to actually go travel around the world, maybe 7 or 8 countries, rather than just go to honeymoon for one. I completely get that. I completely get that one. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but you guys look like you froze. Okay, contestant number 2 said, my romantic fantasy is finding a woman who can match my energy and I'm a match hers. I feel like I lost you.
That's the fantasy?
That's a fantasy.
Out of all the things in the world you can fantasize, like maybe she have a 3rd boob or blonde hair and we feed each other chocolates. The fantasy is to match energy.
Yes.
Okay. I was just curious.
Match my energy, I match hers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Did you get those? Okay. You can read out the next question. So get to question 6. Maybe this will help you decide.
Are we allowed to choose no one?
Are we allowed to choose now?
No one.
You don't like neither of them. Okay, so well, maybe the next one will help you, to be honest. Maybe, possibly.
What goals do you have for the relationship? What is a goal that you hope to achieve with the relationship?
It's gonna be interesting. If any of you guys come with the Match the same energy. I swear to God. I swear to God. No more of the we're gonna match the same, energy. Okay, let's give proper answers to this. Contestant number 2. I think contestant number 2 is busy with something. They're multitasking, but they're just taking a while to see the question.
And then
What is that?
3.
Nope, nothing.
Wait, what,
What are you
Pachanga?
doing?
Are we gonna read the last question?
Well, you're gonna wait for the answer for this one.
Okay.
And then we're gonna read the last question. Yeah, because there's one more question to go. That one's gonna be
So
interesting.
goals for the relationship, right? That's what it is.
What goals
Yeah.
do you have for the relationship? Yeah, what goals do you have? That's a hard one. But I did get, somebody's already replied. Okay. So contestant number 1 said, the question was, what goals do you have for the relationship? Contestant number 1 said, the ultimate goal for the relationship is to grow together and care for one another, to get to learn each other and go through life's adventures with one another, plain and simple. Did you get those? Okay.
I like that.
You like that? I feel like, okay, contestant number 2 is still typing. So just give
You gotta
them
make
a
up for the
few.
last question. The last answer.
Contestant number 2, I'll give you a few more seconds. I feel like it's hard to decide, it's not that the answers are boring, it's just hard to, I don't know, hard to respond to that. Goals for a relationship. I never kind of have goals for a relationship. I just kind of like, I wing everything, hoping it just goes like, that's me personally though, with everything, I leave things last minute. I'm unorganized half the time. I'm just the whole mess. Okay, this is why you don't want to date me. But Ebsy's not.
I think I did a great job because look at the people that got knocked off. Ugh.
You know what? You could have.
I think you have a sixth sense. I definitely need you in my dating life because I'd just be picking the wrong ones.
Imagine Ebsy asking the questions and getting the answers. It's crazy. Okay, we got. I would love that. Okay, so we got contestant number 2 responded back to what goals do you have for the relationship. The question was, my goals for a relationship is to have calm communication and to be totally open and honest. If there is a problem, fight, that not each other. My goals for a relationship is to have calm communication and to be totally open and honest. If there is a problem, a fight, that not each other, but the biggest thing is being there. If there's a problem,
it's a sentence structure.
I think they mean don't fight each other, but the biggest thing is being there for one another and keeping things fun and healthy. I think that's what they mean. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm assuming. Not impressed? Impressed?
No, that's a good answer. That I actually like that answer better than the first contestant's answer. But the bar is very low.
Yeah. I feel like, okay, for the last answer, guys, if you're going to give the last answer it truthfully what you guys would want, not what she wants to hear, because sometimes when you tell her what she wants to hear, it's going to be very blah to her, like be realistic with your answers. And I know a lot of you guys are probably being realistic. A lot of contestants are being realistic, but just don't take advice. Wow. Okay. But just be realistic with your answers. So don't tell her what she wants to hear, be realistic. Because the next question is based on you guys, not her. Okay, Pachanga, do you want to ask the last question?
The last question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hmm.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? 5 years.
Not 4, not 6, 5.
A lot of people don't even like. I swear to God.
I don't know where I'm gonna be in 5 months. You talking about 5 years?
Yeah, yeah, 5 years. That's damn. Damn. 5 years. Okay. Well, do you see yourself on this app in 5 years?
I
No.
hope not.
Man, anything can happen.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I said the same thing like when I was just starting streaming. Somebody goes, "Oh my God, I can't wait to hit 100." I think I was on 1 million diamonds, and I can't wait. Oh my God, imagine when you hit 100 million diamonds. I was like, 100 million? What? You think I'm gonna be on the app for that long? Like, you're crazy.
How long you on the app?
4 years. 4 years. I mean, when I started, it was me working full time, and it wasn't really like me streaming consistently and like full time. Like I didn't have time for it, but still, like I started streaming, even though I was like on and off here and there. You know, it was jokes and everything. The app has changed a lot. It's crazy how much it's changed. It's changed a lot, but
How long have you guys been on the app for?
sped up a lot. Who?
I remember when I hit 1 million, and I was like, how am I even gonna hit 2? I'm like, 1 million was so hard. How am I even gonna get to 2 million?
But how long have you been on the app for?
2 years, 2.5 years.
Did you join during COVID or after COVID? I feel like
Right after COVID. So August of 2020 is when I joined.
Before COVID, the app was very, very, very slow, like very slow. And I feel like it's starting to go back to what it used to be like, you know, because it sped up a lot during.
We need another pandemic.
What is it? Sorry.
So we need another pandemic.
Apparently, they're gonna have another lockdown. I don't think that's true, but apparently they are. Apparently they are. I'm sorry, guys, if you're trying to join the box. This is my show right now. We're on a dating show. Pachanga is the bachelorette. We're waiting for the contestants. Contestants, you guys have less than a minute to answer if you guys can. I know it's hard. It's a hard question to answer in detail. And this is the last question for them to answer before they get eliminated. So we've got contestant number 1. I'm going to read out contestant number 1's question, and then contestant number 2's left. So the question was, where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I hope to see myself being with a person I want to be with forever without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. I'm already settled well in my career and experience, but obviously there's always improvement to be made. So in 5 years, I want to see myself completed my advanced degree and possibly opening a business myself.
Can you say that again?
In 5 years, I hope to see myself being with the person I want to be with forever without a shadow of a doubt on my mind. You potentially can be the person. I'm already settled well in my career and experience, but obviously there's always improvement to be made. So in 5 years, I want to see myself completed my advanced degree and possibly opening a business myself. It's the comments for me. This is the last question, by the way. This is the last question. Guys, if you're just joining, welcome to Mrs. Day to Eliminate. This is the last question we're asking. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? There's 2 contestants left. Pachanga's got to choose 1 to eliminate, and then 1 is a winner. Also, what they win is they win your name change for 3 days and a date with you. However you want this date to be, whether you want it to be FaceTime, on stream, in a date box, however you want it to be. Battle. Okay. Contestant number 2 said, in 5 years, I see myself achieving everything that I'm striving for. For right now, I see my clothing brand getting bigger. I see that I'm going to be able to financially support anyone, any loved one of mine. I see myself owning a house, owning land and property. Also, I see myself being happy with someone that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. Ebsy?
Both sound like amazing men. I love them both.
Yeah.
But it's giving number 2 has to go. So number 2, oh God, y'all both sound. I hope I don't know them. Number 2, you sound amazing. So they both, Jesus. So they both had things about them that I didn't like. The first one, and this is me being a brat. I'm not an either or kind of girl. Like I don't like, oh, we could do this or that. I like to do this and that. So when he's saying like, oh, we're not gonna have a big wedding, we could have a small wedding so we can save money and travel. And it's like, why can't we do both? Why we can't have a big wedding and travel the world? Like what's going on? That's what I'm saying. So I didn't like that, but I like the concept of you wanting to travel the world because Pachanga is well traveled and I love to travel as well. So that's the redeeming thing. But I just hate that either or kind of thing. And I also like that he's settled in his career, because one thing I hate is taking care of a grown ass man. And that although he is settled in his career, he's ready to expand and possibly own his own business. Now, number 2, with the match my energy, Mr. Match My Energy, which is his fantasy. It seemed like a very lazy, scrambling kind of answer. Maybe he's busy at the table eating dinner with his family, and he just was like, match my energy, send. I don't know, but I didn't like that answer. And then
the clothing line.
Oh yeah. Now, so
clothing brand.
He's making clothes. He's making clothes. And like his goal in 5 years was achieving everything I'm striving for. What does that mean? What does that mean? In 5 years, I'm achieving everything I'm striving for. What are you striving for besides the clothing brand?
He said owning a home. You
need 5 years to own a home? You need 5 years to own a house? I stand on what I said. But they both seem like great guys. If y'all come to my stream, please keep coming. But I prefer number 1.
I think they both do come to a stream. Yuhmudda, who do you think? She said, Ebsy said 2. Contestant number 2. Who would you eliminate out of 1 or 2?
I'm saying 2 as well. Yeah, I definitely, I'm a small wedding, travel the world type. So he had me there. And then number 2 just doesn't seem established. And I feel like you're well established already. And you don't want to play catch up.
Damn. Pachanga?
Yeah, number 2 has to go.
Yeah, I can't wait to see number 2. Contestant number 2, can you please get in the box?
Oh, no.
I'm excited. Contestant number 2?
Drum roll.
I think contestant number 2 has been probably multitasking.
So he didn't hear what I said. That's good. I'm good.
But that means you also hit it right on the nail. He's probably doing something, right?
Okay, so contestant.
He's selling clothes right now out of his trunk.
Contestant number 2 said, hold on, give me 2 minutes. Our time is actually up for this show, so it's supposed to be up right now, but we needed contestant number 2 to get in the box, so I don't know what is going on right now.
You see, Pachanga, contestant number 1 would never do this to you.
I mean, let's try it. Contestant number 1, can you get in the box, please? Alrighty. This is the winner. Let me know if you want to know who contestant number 2 is, or do you want to wait till they jump in the box? This is contestant number 1. This is
Yay! Oh, yay! Rippy! Oh, my gosh! I am so happy. I am so happy.
Congratulations.
Yo, it's really funny because I came into Changy's stream this morning. She's like, "You're being different today." And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm just like thinking to myself, "I'm coming into the show and I'm gonna win the whole thing." And yeah, I loved all your questions. And I answered them simple and true. Honestly, I didn't try to drag on too much. Just simple stated exactly what I wanted to state.
That's literally him. I think I said that in one of them. It was the first answer he answered, and I said he's not even lying. That was him. That was that was contestant number 1 that just won.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, Rippy and Pachanga.
Thank you very much.
I'm so happy.
FaceTime. Contestant number 2 actually is trying to join the box, trying to show themselves. Rippy, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Congratulations. I'm just gonna pop in contestant.
Yeah, let me hop out.
So you guys can see who contestant number 2 is. Unfortunately, contestant number 2, you did not win. They voted you out. Wait, what? Let me try. That didn't work. There we go.
Who the hell?
Oh,
man.
Hey, yo.
I feel like you were multitasking. Were you multitasking?
I was doing shit, like I was busy, like I was.
We can't use that word.
Like.
Well, the show's over, so technically you can.
Okay, so guys, thank you for joining Miss Dare Eliminate. Okay, next week we're supposed to be with Marty Party as a bachelor, but I'm not sure if he's still going to be doing it, so I got to find out whether he is or not. Honcho, why wasn't Pachanga your first priority? Why was she not your first priority is my question to you.
I did bad, man. Rippy got it though, man, but he won fair and square. Ebsy, thank you.
Yeah, I know that. I thought, I was like, is he gone missing? Where is he? Hasn't even seen the question yet. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
You know what it was? It was that first question, the matching energy. That killed me. That did it. That did it.
I just want to say,
That did it right there.
I want to say, if you're a contestant in the show, guys,